After a long and hard winter, the ants have emerged from brumation. The queen immediately lays eggs to get the colony started. The workers start carrying towards the eggs as the queen lays more. The precious eggs must be licked clean and kept at the right humidity. The queen lays 3 more eggs, carefully tended to by the nimble workers. The cool, humid climate as well as the restrictive airflow of the test tube provides a perfect place for mold to grow. If not licked clean, the eggs could become easy snacks for these pathogens. Ants naturally have to deal with these invaders in the wild, so they have developed saliva that has antibacterial chemicals. As the days pass, the number of eggs in the clutch get larger. Somehow algae spores got into their water supply. I changed their test tube so they can have a better environment to grow. The larvae have hatched and need to be fed. Ant larvae are helpless and need to be tended to very carefully. As weeks pass, the number of brood increases. The workers and the queen have to tend to their every need to make sure that the brood do not die. The larvae will grow until they are about as large as a worker, and then they will start the process of metamorphosis. In their semi-translucent bodies, you can see the food fed to them by the workers. I fed the colony honey as well as superworm parts. This is just the beginning of the ants building their empire. Though when the 4th worker hatched, I noticed that all the brood had mysteriously disappeared. This colony may be in trouble. They have to rebuild with just 1 egg. This queen waited after winter to start laying her eggs. The amount of brood in her colony dwarfs the other one. Although the other colony has more workers, she is much more successful. She has larvae, fertilized eggs, and unfertilized eggs, ones that she keeps for snacks. She is shown here laying an egg. Even while laying an egg, she still tends to the brood. Footage of queen ants laying eggs are very rare. The egg slowly comes out of the gaster, and you can see the tiny white tip at the end of her abdomen. Here she lays the egg. After laying the egg, she immediately licks it clean. With all this brood, the queen is very busy and she works day and night tending. Here you can see the larvae moving around. They resemble maggots, just with less hair and a larger bottom part. This queen ant is fairly successful, but compared to this colony, she is just a small village. Their numbers range in the thousands, and they could easily slaughter any enemy that comes near. Here, they are feeding on a superworm, many times their size, but together, nothing can stop them. The ants pile soil on top of the kill to stop the smell from spreading. The protein will increase larval development as well as egg laying for the queen. This kill could allow the colony to go without food for days. The ants tunnel deep into the soil, building tunnels. The workers are like cars on a highway, beneath the soil. The factor that determines the size and strength of an ant colony is the amount of workers. At the end of the summer, who will win the race for numbers?